What's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today, you're here to learn how to make a Laybin for your female panther chameleon, and I don't blame you. Maybe you're an aspiring breeder, or that you heard that a chameleon can lay eggs without a male. Well, guess what? They totally can. And lucky for you, I have a female panther chameleon that's gravid right now, and I'm gonna show you how to make a Laybin for her. All right, let's roll the tape. Alright, let's begin the tutorial. So you're going to want to get a 16-quart Sterilite tub. Now you don't have to use this specifically, but this is what I like to use because it's cheap and it's easy. So you can get this for like $2 at Lowe's or Home Depot or Walmart. And then after that, you're going to want to get a power drill with a 1/4-inch drill bit. And we're going to be drilling some drain holes in the bottom. And the reason why we want to do this is because think of it as a potted plant. If there's no drain holes in that potted plant, all the water will just accumulate and make the roots just rot and cause a bunch of bacteria. Same thing will happen with the Laybin. So you want to drill some holes in. I like to drill in about 4 holes on each side of the Laybin. And then after that, you're going to want to get some organic potting soil. And you want to make sure that it's organic, because if you don't have organic potting soil, the other kinds will have fertilizer in that, and that can be harmful to your chameleons. So make sure it's organic. And then you're going to want to get washed play sand. Then you're going to want to mix them both together to about a 50-50 mix. So the dirt is actually good at holding the humidity in it, while the sand will help it stick together so you can make tunnels. And as you're mixing this up, you're going to want to really moisten it up, but you don't want to get it too wet. Because if it gets too wet, then it can just fall and collapse on your chameleon. You just want to get it moist enough that with your fingers that you could just do a couple test holes with it. If it holds, then you're good to go. All right, now that you have your chameleon Laybin set up and ready to go, let's talk over some things that can make this process so much smoother for your panther chameleon. So let's go over the signs of being gravid and what we can do during this period. So signs of when they're gravid, they'll show a bunch of black markings along the side of the body, and they'll get really nice and plump. And they'll be like this for about 30 days. And during this period, you don't want to feed your chameleon a lot, because the more they eat, the more eggs they'll lay. And since this process is so stressful on the body, this could really shorten your chameleon's lifespan if you feed them too much. And how can you tell that your female panther chameleon is about to lay eggs? Well, she'll stop eating for a couple of days, and then she'll just start walking around all along the bottom of the enclosure, and then she'll start digging in her Laybin and doing a couple test tunnels. And I want to mention that it's important during this period to give your chameleon privacy, because if you keep spotting her while she's trying to dig and lay her eggs, she'll just stop completely. It's just how they are. And so during this period, you need to give them tons of privacy. And how you can do that is, I just personally like to lay a big hanging potted pothos in front of their cage. You can also put a blanket over it. That's how most people do, and then just leave them alone completely during this period. And after she's done laying her eggs, you'll notice that she looks so much skinnier. She's all covered in sand, but you're not done here yet. And the reason is because since this egg laying process is so stressful, it actually takes a lot of calcium and energy out of their body. So you got to get them back up to pace. And how you can do this is by just immediately just trying to rehydrate them and giving them lots of food with calcium. They will eat because they're so exhausted from this process. And if you're expecting fertile eggs, when you're digging them up, just go nice and slow with your hand. You don't want to go too fast because you can pop them. And to tell if your eggs are infertile or fertile is that fertile eggs will be completely nice and pearly white, while the infertile eggs will just be like yellowish. And after a couple of weeks, you can definitely tell an egg is infertile because they'll just start molding over. And fertile eggs, they don't mold over if they're good because they just have like this mold resistor in it. All right, and that ends my tutorial on how to make a Laybin for your female panther chameleon. And if you guys got some value out of this, please do me a favor, hit that smash and like subscribe button down below. My name's Ryan, and you're watching Mighty Morphin Reptiles.